let us now proceed. Let us now go to the second topic. So please tighten your seatbelt and join me as we go through topic 2, which is exploring what you can be, computing discipline career path. Ray and Vince, career path to. Yan. Are you there?
Yes, sir. Andito pa
Yan.
po.
Importante yan.
Okay, career path na tayo. Ano kaya? What we can be, what you can be. Ayan, nag-iisip siya, oh. Ano kaya yung iniisip nito? Now, choosing a career is one of the most important decisions you will make in your life. It is about so much more than deciding what you will do to make a living. To start with, think about the amount of time we spend at work. Ilang oras ba ka tayong nagtatrabaho or ako magtatrabaho pag nagtatrabaho na ako? We are on the job approximately based on research 71% every year. Take note, 71% ng oras mo is nasa job mo kada taon. Over our lifetimes, this comes through a roughly 31 and a half years kang magtatrabaho out of the 45 years. Most of us spend in working from the beginning of our careers until retirement. So imagine the importance of selecting a career with which we are satisfied cannot be overemphasized. Tama naman yun. So with this, may moment of reflection po ulit ako. Please reflect on this image. And imagine yourself selecting your career path. Saan po ba kayo dyan? Okay. So notice that people on the stairs, they represent the fact that people working in computing can often find themselves moving to other types of jobs. Ibig kong sabihin ng bumababa tumataas, gusto nilang mag-explore. Okay? They are cousin of Dora the Explorer. They want to explore all. But these are the career paths, the computing disciplines like you can choose. Whether you will be focusing on the area of infrastructure, sa data ba nyo gusto, sa design, gusto ba nyo mag-develop or development, sa business, o gusto nyo sa management. So ano po ba yun, sir? Okay, let's proceed. Anyway, before we explore computing discipline career area, let us first understand the term computing discipline. Ano po ba yung computing discipline? I don't know if you are familiar with that term, computing discipline. So, when we say computing discipline, ito po yung ating pamilya. Yan, these are the computing discipline family. So, there are 5 separate yet interrelated computing disciplines. Computer engineer or computer engineering, ito ang mga kausap ko, the future computer engineer. So you study the design of digital hardware and software systems, including communication systems, computers, and devices contained in the computers. Okay, kayo po ang panganay. Nasa taas po kayo. So kayo ang panganay ng pamilya. So be good. Next. Computer science, so it spans the range from theory through programming through cutting-edge development of computing solution. Next in the family, sa ating mga kapamilya is information systems concerned with information that computer systems can provide to aid a company, non-profit, or governmental organization in defining and achieving its goals. Fourth, we have information technology. The IT guys or ladies refers to the preparation of students to meet the computer technology needs of business, government, healthcare, schools, and other kinds of organization. And dito po, software engineering concerned with developing and maintaining software systems that behave reliably and efficiently and are affordable to develop and maintain and satisfy all the requirements that the customer have defined for them. Again, family po tayo ha. Baka naman nag-aaway-away kayo. There is no such away-away because we should work together. That's why it's said interrelated. Isa, pwede po bang yung trabaho ni computer engineer maging trabaho ni system engineer or vice versa? Yes, kasi kita nyo, dun sa pinakita kong career path, wala namang sinabi dun na yung career path na yun para lang kay kanino. Any one of this discipline can go on the different areas. Okay? So, depending on pero ito lang yung guide natin kung ano ba talaga yung fundamental ng mga program or mga field of specialization ng 5 part ng family ng computing discipline na to. Okay? So baka naman pagdating nyo sa industry, may makita kayo, bakit sa dun sa industry na yun, hindi naman po part ng computing discipline ay ang trabaho po ay programmer. That can be also, I will be discussing that later kasi may mga ang tawag natin ay wala sa non-showbiz pero nagiging part na rin ng ating computing discipline because of some certifications. As we go by, I'll discuss that. Okay? So, moving forward na po tayo. Ito po ang ating computing discipline family. Ito po yung ating buong pamilya. Yan po ang ating mga logo. Okay. In general. So, computing discipline, yan. Since sa mga kausap ko ngayon ay mga future computer engineers, ito po kayo. Yon. Curious, creative, innovative, science or a scientist with teamwork and objective-driven. And daw po ang mga kausap ko ngayon ng mga computer engineers. Okay. Ito po mga to ay computer engineers, ipapakilala nila sa iyo, sa inyo kung ano yung mga ginagawa nila. Yung parang doktor sa taas, sino po ba siya? Siya po ay computer engineer. We are especially interested in the interaction between hardware and software. Ito naman po, we are study project management, testing, process control, mathematics, signal processing, and other topics. Pero COE din po siya. Pero mga isang nakaupo, we develop embedded systems that is devices with software and hardware in them. Okay, firmware, an analogy. Ito namang isa na nagpapaliwanag, hindi ko alam kung sinong kausap niya, pero malamang kayo. We develop software as well as typically with a focus on the hardware-software interface. Itong isa, we help design 3D printers, cell phones, robots, control system, and many other digital devices. Pero computer engineer din po siya. The other one, we are also engineers, which means we also have traditional engineering skill and training. Tama naman po. Interesting, we do some of this same task over in computer science, sabi ng computer science, but we are more focused on software aspect, sabi ni Komsay. Ito naman, sabi ni information technology, kaya po wala na din sila sa loob. Information technology, we are also interested in hardware but in more applicable way. Now, baka itanong po niyo sa akin, bakit naka-wheelchair si IT? Yun din yung tanong ko, nire-research ko pa. I don't know why that IT is in the wheelchair. Okay, moving forward. Anyway, ano po ba yung mga career opportunities na ipinakita niyo, sir, kanina sa amin? I hope nakapamili na kayo, pero kung hindi pa, baka ito makatulong pag ipaniliwanag natin. Yung development, ito po tayo, ang mga pwede niyong puntahan. Web developer, programmer, software engineer, game developer, or front-end developer. So these are the jobs most often identified with computing. Ito yung pinaka-common. The focus here is on software development, obvious, often referred to simply as programming. As you can see, there are many different labels for developer, each with different focus. Nag-iiba-iba lang yan sa focus. Pero they do programming. Yan po ang development. Yun naman po sunod, kung gusto niyo naman ng infra or infrastructure, systems administrator, hardware architect, automation engineer, network engineer, operation research analyst, gusto niyo maging network engineer, DevOps, development and operations manager, computer operations manager, dun po tayo sa infrastructure. Because our contemporary computing is dependent upon a sophisticated system infrastructure. The job in this area span very wide range of tasks from configuration and support to designing and creating the devices themselves. Yan. So Ray and Vince, nakapamili na ba kayo? Proceed pa tayo to have an idea. Baka meron pa dyan, sir. Ito, data. Kung gusto niyo naman magaling kayo sa data, yun, magiging data miner kayo. Data mining specialist. Ang ganda ng tawag data scientist, security specialist, analytic consultant. But take note, puro data yung kanilang pinag-aaralan. So we live in a world that is overflowing with digital data. Experts in this area help organize, analyze, and secure the data the organization needs. Okay? Ano pa po? O baka may iba pa po. Design. Baka mahilig kayong mag-design. Ano po bang ginagawa sa design? Meron tayong user interface or user experience designer, multimedia specialist, usability engineer, information architect. May architect din pala po kami. Hindi lang po engineer, nag-architect pa. It's good. Quality assurance specialist and software architecture consultant. Okay. So most of the computing systems are used by humans, and as a result, specialists are needed to make this system attractive and usable as well as efficient and bug-free. Ito yung trabaho po nila. Hindi lang design baka kala nyo mag-design lang. Meron din syempre usability, efficiency, and bug-free. Meron pa po ba, sir? Ito po, gusto naman nyo sa business-minded, pwede po kayo sa systems analysis or systems analyst, somehow it's called business analyst, CEO specialist, content specialist, business analyst, cloud product manager. So ultimately, computing systems are used by businesses and organizations. Specialists are needed to help optimize computing system for business needs as well as adapt business processes to new innovation. So yun po ginagawa nila, business aid. Okay, mahalaga po ang trabaho nila. Okay? Meron pa po ba, sir? Ito, kung ayaw nyo ng mga nabanggit ko, you can be in the management. Ayan. So, management, like other business activities, computing requires managers. A manager might oversee a project, a development team, a computing department, or information needs of the entire corporation. Ayan. Having said that, ito po yung pwede nyo maging, kaya nga management, puro may manager, ITS manager, project manager, application development manager, and chief information officer. Ito po yung pinakamataas na pwedeng marating natin. Depending on the organization, depending on the plantilla, minsan, ang Chief Information Officer, ang katumbas niya ay Assistant Vice President or Vice President. Kung kagaya naman po ng mga Google or IT companies, pag ikaw ang CIO, Chief Information Officer, ikaw ang Presidente. At minsan, ikaw na rin ang Chief Executive Officer. Again, that will depend on the organization. So yun, I hope nakapamili na kayo at may idea na kayo ng pwede ninyong marating. Okay? Moving forward, computing discipline, career opportunities pa rin tayo. Now, baka wala din yung gusto nyo, pero due to the changing needs, the new computing discipline career has been evolved. This includes, but not limited to, ito yung mga bago. Ayan, IT auditor. Kala ko po sir, nag-audit lang ay mga accountant. Meron din pala po sa atin. Yes! Kailangan natin ng auditor. Lahat po kailangan may nag-audit. So, responsible for analyzing and assessing an organization's technological infrastructure to find problems with efficiency, risk management, and compliance. Okay. Sorry. So, yun po si IT auditor, nag-audit. Kung paano nag-audit ang ating mga accountant, ganun din po kami nag-audit. So, ino-audit din namin ang organization. Kung compliance, titingnan ko ang policy, nagko-comply ba sila? Sabi po sa policy nyo, may password complexity. Numeric, may special character, patingin nga po kung nangyayari yan. Okay, nangyayari, check. Dapat daw po, sangayon sa inyong polisiya, may lags. Tama po ba ang lags? Kulang ang inyong lags. So, ino-audit and so on. Marami po yung trabaho pag-audit. And it needs different certifications. Yun. So, ako po kumuha ko ng, as mentioned kanina, CISA, Certified Information Systems Auditor, para makapag-audit. Yan. Now, Search Engine Optimization or CEO, yun yung kanina. S, analyzes and changes a website so it's optimized for search engines. And the website subsequently ranks higher in search result and major search engines such as Google and Bing. Ito, malalaki ang sweldo nito. Sorry, ang sweldo na. Kasi ang trabaho nga nito is ma-make sure na pag nag-research, kayong unang makikita. Okay. Information architect focuses on organizing, structuring, and labeling content in an effective and sustainable way. The goal is to help user find information and complete tasks. Next, information security officer. Ayan. Hindi lang pala po security nasa gate o nasa mall. Meron din pala po tayo. Yeah, we have monitor the organization's IT system to look for threats to security, establish protocol or standards for identifying and neutralizing threats, and maintaining updated antivirus software to block threats. Kaya kailangan ng security. Kasi future computer engineers, as the digital world came into this very advanced, ang magnanakaw po ngayon hindi na gumagamit ng baril at namamasok sa bangko. Kung magnanakaw ngayon, kung naka-e-wallet ka, baka manakawan ka. At ang ninanakaw po ngayon, hindi lang pera, pati identity ninanakaw. Kaya may identity theft na tinatawag, so be careful. Lalo na yung mga password natin. So yun. That's why we need an information security officer. Ito, maganda ang pangalan nito, Certified Ethical Hackers. Oh, ano yan, sir? Kala ko, sir, nakukulong ang hackers. Nakukulong ang hackers pag nag-hack ka, illegally. Pero ito certified. Ano pong ginagawa nila? Part sila ng cybersecurity expert employed to verify and improve the security of a company computer system. Their job is to conduct advanced penetration or tests on the company systems and identify any breaches or weakness in the security of setup. Yun naman pala. So kaya po certified, ethical in a sense na sadyang ipinahack ng company. Sige nga, i-hack mo ako kung kaya. Kasi pag na-hack nila, edi makikita yung volatility ng inyong sistema. Bakit na-hack? Ang firewall nyo masyadong loose. Ito hindi ninyo blacklist. Hindi nyo blacklist yung site na to. Nag-inject siya. May SQL injection na ginawa kong program, nakapag-inject sa sistema nyo, nakapagbato sa akin ng data, something to that effect. Pero ito medyo matagal I don't know, meron na tayo dito sa Pilipinas pero hindi pa siya ganun kakilala. And that is one of my long-term or mid-term career goal, maging certified hackers. Yan naman ang aking pinag-aaralan nito. Okay? Hopefully, I can be one after. Okay? Moving forward, ano pa sir ang pwede namin marating? Ito, kung gusto nyo maging scientist, kanina yung data scientist, analytical expert who utilize their skills in both technology and social science to find trends and manage data. They use industry knowledge, contextual understanding, skepticism of existing assumptions to uncover solution to business challenges. Alam niyo, magaling sa data, talagang kinukuha yan. Kasi pag marunong ka lumaro sa data at marunong ka magbasa ng data, data means a lot. Di ba sabi naman natin ganyan? Okay? Yan, bioinformatics. Bago to. Combines element for at least biology, biology na involved, chemistry, biochemistry, and computer science, and prepares students for career in biotechnology and pharmaceutical industry, or for graduate school in informatics. Medyo may pagka-medical na to. Ayan. Computational science means science done computationally and serve as bridge between computing technology and basic sciences. We have also health informatics specialists. Ito, analyze data and optimize the delivery of healthcare services in collaboration with healthcare providers. They gather pertinent healthcare data, develop effective information systems and procedures, and supply healthcare providers with access to shared information. So, yan ginagawa nila. Meron pa, sir. Meron pa. Yan. If you want, computer information research scientist ka rin. Invent technology that solves complex problems in the field like science, medicine, and business. They also find new uses for existing technology that accomplish the same goals. Now, sa US, just to share with you, meron tinatawag silang remote operation. Mga expertong doktor nakakapag-opera from US papunta dito or papunta sa ibang bansa na available na yung technology. That is within the aid of our computer and information research scientists. Sila ang katulong doon. Full stack software developer, so work with both the front and back end. Kaya full ang tawag full stack. Hindi lang front end, hindi lang back end pareho. Website man or application. Ito, site reliability engineer develop system and software that improve site reliability. Okay? They're also security consultant, assess potential threats, and implement preventive measures. So that's the plus 13. Some lang, not limited ang sabi ko dito. So marami pa naman. But these are the other computing discipline career that you can have. Okay? To continue with your career path, there are many pathways to most computing careers. Tama po yun. Napaka-in-demand natin ngayon, lalo na nung magkaroon ng pandemic, kasi everything relies on us. Kasi sa technology tayo, that's why we have so much value in the industry nowadays. While some computing jobs require very specific credentials, the overall shortage of qualified graduates has meant that employers are sometimes willing to hire people from a wide variety of educational background. Totoo po yan. When I was in the Smart company, Makati, Smart main office, ang nagtuturo doon ng Java programming is a graduate of AB Philosophy. Yun, di ba? AB Philosophy, pero ang galing mag-program. So yun. Yun yung sinasabi sa slide. That's why I'd mentioned, hindi naman huwag kayong mga away na sasabihin nyo, hindi ka naman graduate ng ganito. No. That should not be the case because kung meron silang exposure, when I say exposure, certification, formal training, at talagang passion nila, yun, that is. Kasi meron naman sa atin na lumalayo, yung nasa computing discipline, may ibang napupuntahang career pathway. So, ganun din yun. Also often within computing, you may find yourself moving to different types of computing work as you gain experience or technology changes. Yeah. Sir, may umaangat po ba agad from the bottom to top? Based on experience, wala. Nagsisimula talaga sa mababa. Ako, ang naging basic ko is systems analyst. From my systems analyst, naging IT chief ako, then IT head, up to manager. So, ganun yung pinuntahan ko. Nag-programming din ako ng 6 na buwan. So, yun. So, walang instant. I do not know. Siguro anyway, kahit siguro kayo may-ari ng company, hindi naman sila papayag na may ganun. So, iti-train muna rin talaga. Lahat naman nadaan. And don't worry, mas maganda yung dumaan ka sa baba para pag tumaas ka, alam mo yung nangyayari sa baba. Okay, that's the beauty of that one. So computing discipline bachelor graduates need additional training, certification, and working experience to be promoted from upper position depending on the company or organization's plantilla size and policies. So yun, depending nga sa organization kung ano yung plantilla nila na pwede mong puntahan. Career path nga ang tawag nila. Okay? Having said that, okay, I'll give you a Google company hierarchy. Ito yung example natin ng career path na pwedeng puntahan. From training, mapapansin nyo, paangat yan ng paangat, hanggang sa makapunta sa commissioner ang pinakamataas dito sa site na to. So kung gusto pa nyo ng pinakamataas, edi yun, Google Chairman, Chief Technical Officer. Yan. Sa executive naman, level, edi ito, from networking, hanggang makapunta ka sa Information Technology Manager. So yun yung mga career path natin. Okay. So again, depending yan sa company or organization plantilla, whether it's large, medium, or small, yan, depende. So baka kasi maghanap kayo ng mga pinakikita kung ito sa maliit na company, syempre wala kayong makikita. That's why I always stressing the point that this is based on the organization of the company where you will be engaging. But generally, ganito yung itsura niya kung talagang madami or may complete plantilla ang tawag natin or pathway. From lower level jobs to middle management level jobs up to senior level jobs. Ito po yan, mga career path nila. Paano sila? Ayan. So yung araw na yun, ibig sabihin, ito yung pinakamataas, under niya siya, under nito, under nito, and the rest. And ito yung path nila, kung paano tataas. Yun. So, I know you are imagining that right now. That's good. So, ito yung example ng pathway na sinasabi ko kanina. Meron kasi tayong dalawang pathway, yung study pathways, nagkaroon ng formal schooling, or work pathways. So, either of the two, pwede ka namang makarating kung ano yung tinatahak mo. So, that's why I mentioned earlier, do not make an argument that you have this. No, that's not a good point. So, lahat naman, kung if you have the qualifications sa tinatawag, you will be qualified here at the center to be a game developer. You need not to be. This just only shows that you need not to have a formal study pathway. Pwedeng career pathway or work pathways ang dinaanan mo. But then, syempre, hindi naman pwedeng work lang. Kailangan meron ka rin certification or formal schooling or training na tinatawag bago kayo makarating dito. Okay? Same as this one. So, payo ko sa inyo, future computer engineers, kung may mga certifications dyan available, invest. There's no harm in investing in your career. Diba? Invest more at your career. And yung una ninyong, wag muna kayong tumingin sa sweldo. Yeah, why I'm saying this, kasi kung may career path ka, kailangan mo talaga mag-umpisa muna sa basic. Yun. So, siguro, it's a lucky if you're nakarating kagad ng middle kasi for whatever reason or evaluation. But then, it's good na alam mo kung ano nangyayari sa baba. So, beloved computer engineers or future computer engineers, showing some of the career paths, maybe somehow exciting to some of you. Given the so many possibilities I showed to you, there might also be some that are overwhelmed. Ang dami naman pala sir. But choosing a career path early can give you a jump start on a bright future. No matter your career stage, it is important to evaluate your personal goals, ano bang personal goals ko, interpersonal skills, strengths, weaknesses, and passion. Saan ba ako masaya? To keep your career development in line with your personality and interests. It would be help deciding what is the most important to you in your short-term and long-term career development goals. It is important to understand yourself so you can find the career path that you select very rewarding and satisfying. Totoo naman yun. Kasi kailangan masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. It's not about money, it's not about position, it's not about the title, but at the end of the day, you will ask yourself, am I happy, satisfied with the position or the career path that I select? Rewarding ba siya? That. I hope this session helps you. With that, I'll just end this with, may the light of wisdom be with you, future computer engineers. Keep your faith and be safe. Thank you very much.